Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with a lesson entitled, I know you hate me, but you can't control me. You can't dismiss me. This lesson basically is really going to go into a reading, right? And this is in relationship to a dream that I had, okay, a couple nights ago. And the elder brother said, "Hey, you should do a lesson on that." All right. And so yeah, I'm do a lesson just like the brother said. All right. So in this dream, right, when I in my particular job, I do a lot of traveling, and of course, all my peers are Edomites primarily. They're all Edomites. Everybody in the group, okay, with the exception of one guy. He's a Filipino, but he might be a Jake. Okay, he got the spirit of Jake. But either way, you know what I'm saying. He uh he consent with the heathen, right? He consent with Esau Edom. But anyhow, whenever we go somewhere, it's always an issue when it comes to food. Whenever we go out to restaurants, my food's always undercooked and all this old BS. So multiple times I've had to like snap off because I had to explain to them how I cook, how I eat my food is how I eat my food. That's my business. I don't eat hamburgers that ain't cooked all the way on the inside. That's all mushy and red. That's dumb as hell. I don't do that. All right. So there's always been an issue when it comes to food. All right. So in this dream that I had the other night, we were all together out of town somewhere. But the dream was weird in fact that we weren't in actual hotel rooms. It was like we were staying together at some big Airbnb type of thing. And so we're all in the same area. All right. So typically that don't happen because I don't be spending time like that with them. If I'm in a city where the brothers at, that's where I'm at. All right. I find the brothers and our fellowship. So in this dream, I was kind of like stuck with them in the house. And one of the guys, one of the Edomites, he goes, "Hey, what are you going to eat? What do they got in there to eat?" So he goes to the refrigerator. He opens it up, and he's basically trying to let me know what's in the refrigerator and if it was acceptable for me to eat. So I appreciated that, and I thanked him for it. But in this dream, there was another Edomite that I did not know. Okay, and he had a serious problem with this other Edomite catering to me. Okay, he felt like, well, who is he that you didn't got up and went to the refrigerator and you trying to find out what he want to eat and everything. Who is he? What make him so special? And so this Edomite was filled with so much pride that he questioned me and wanted to know who am I and why, you know, why I had a problem with the food and this, that, and the other. And he was so proud. It was like he demanded an answer. And I was like, I ain't got to answer you. I said, don't worry about it. So me saying don't worry about it just made him more angry. So this nigga, this he tried to dismiss me. So he was like, "Well, you don't have to be around us." He told me that I could just leave. I said, "Man, you don't leave. You don't dismiss me. You don't tell me to leave." I said, "You don't got nothing to do with me." I said, "I don't owe you nothing, bro. I don't owe you nothing." See, Esau Edom so proud, man. He literally think you owe him an explanation for anything. You don't owe him no explanation. Esau will offend you, and he expects you to accept his apology. I don't accept their apology. I tell them to their face, get out of here. You played yourself. I don't accept your apology. But anyway, in this dream, this guy was trying to dismiss me, and I told him, I said, you don't dismiss me. You don't tell me anything. You don't tell me where to go. You ain't controlling shit. I was like, stay out my face, stay out of my space. All right, leave me the hell alone. And this dude was visibly shaking because he wanted to put hands on me so bad. He was visibly shaking. His hands were shaking. And I've seen Esau act like this before, and that's why he be getting his ass whooped. If you look at a lot of these Karen videos, these Karens will do some outlandish shit. They'll spit on Jake or whatever, and then get they ass tore off. They'll get their ass beat. Okay, you'll see Edomite swing on Jake, and Jake will stomp the shit out of them. And they know that they about to get their ass whooped, but they still do it. He's a violent man. This dude is crazy. All right. So in the dream, he was so pissed off. He was so pissed off at me. Like I said, he wanted to put hands on me, and all over what? Because one of his Edomite brothers was catering to me, and he trying to figure out who I am. Why am I so special? God damn it, I'm an Israelite. That's why. Let's get on into this. This is Second Ezra 2:28. It says, "The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee," said the Lord Yahweh. All right. So I wanted to go through. I want to go through this passage here in Second Samuel. All right. This Second Samuel, the 22nd chapter. We're gonna start at the 38th verse. I'm gonna read this. It says, "I have pursued mine enemies and destroyed them, and turned not again until I had consumed them. And I have consumed them and wounded them, that they could not arise. Yea, they were fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength to battle. Them that rose up against me hast thou subdued under me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They looked, but there was none to save, even unto Yahweh, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them as small as the dust of the earth. I did stamp them as the mire of the street, and did spread them abroad. Thou also hast delivered me from the strivings of my people. Thou hast kept me to be head of the heathen. A people which I knew not shall serve me. Strangers shall submit themselves unto me. As soon as they hear, they shall be obedient unto me. Strangers shall fade away, and they shall be afraid out of their close places. Yahweh liveth, and blessed be my rock, and exalted be the power of the rock of my salvation. It is the Most High that avengeth me, and that bringeth down the people under me, and that bringeth me forth from my enemies. Thou also hast lifted me up on high above them that rose up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Therefore I will give thanks unto thee, O Yahweh, among the heathen, and I will sing praises unto thy name. He is the tower of salvation for his king, and showeth mercy for his anointed, unto David and to his seed forevermore. All right. So Esau is that violent man that envies us. Okay. And we at the end. He wants to subdue us. Okay. He wants his end to be different than what the prophecies say. All right. The sound has gone throughout. This gospel is gone throughout the ends of the earth. All right. And Esau they're getting scared. Even to the point where they didn't hire Genesis. Okay. And so now Genesis, who have sold everything that ain't nailed down, like Apostle Gabar say, guess what? The last thing they could sell is salvation to the heathen. So we know we at the end. Okay. All right, and just an encouragement, all right, for any of the brothers listening, young brothers listening to this lesson. All right. Hey, they ain't gonna be able to they're not gonna they're gonna envy, but they ain't gonna be able to do nothing against it. All right. So the water to the elder brother Kadar for you know, basically encouraging me to do this lesson. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.